Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your career and money reading for the month of January. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider a like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's take a look at the overall energies. So you have life is a mystery, and on the bottom, dolphin spirit, this and that are true. This energy has been coming out. This energy that two things can exist and be true at the same time. You know, sometimes I feel like this came out in your January reading. You know, as if you need some, it's as if you may feel like, can I have love and a career? Can I have a job that I really enjoy and still be rewarded, materialistic, get the money that I need to buy the things that I want? There's this energy of realizing, and Capricorn, you are such a hard worker, coming out of the energy of perhaps, well, I can only have a career or love. I can't have both, or I have to work really hard to earn money. And then I won't have any time, maybe I won't have time to do the things that I enjoy, or with the people that I want to be with. But there's this sense, especially in your yearly 2022, that the world is much easier, more magical than you think it is. And I'll link both of those videos to the end of this one. But it's coming into that sense that life is a mystery. That, oh, maybe it isn't as hard as I thought. Maybe I can play a little bit more than I thought I could. Maybe life doesn't have to be as hard, right? Life is a mystery. Maybe it doesn't have to be so hard. Maybe work doesn't have to be so hard. Okay, so let's go see. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You're working. You're working hard, Capricorn. You're such a hard worker. You're focusing on your work. You're focusing on your work. You're focusing on your work so you don't have to focus on something else, is the message that I'm getting. See how focused she is on her work? It's this sense of, I'm going to just focus on this. And look at, she's focusing on this one butterfly, but there's all these other butterflies that are fluttering around. And she's just zoned in on that one butterfly. That one butterfly is bigger than all the other butterflies. She's just keeping her focus on that. And we're going to look at that because, it could be, look at this, the world is on the bottom. It could be that you're focusing on your work so intently because you don't want to be distracted by love or relationships or buying something, like you're just focused on this. You're focused on your finances. You're staying super focused and trying not to get distracted. But I also feel with this dolphin spirit that maybe you're too focused on one thing and you're kind of missing out on other things in your life. That life is a mystery. It's not all about working hard. So let's see what your area of resistance is. Seven of Wands. Getting out of the cage, getting out of the workplace, getting out of this box that life has to be hard, that work has to be hard. Just, it's what you're resisting. I really feel like you're being shown something else. And it's kind of like, okay, Capricorn, work and something else can both exist in your life. And that doesn't have to be love. It could just be more time for you to do the things that you enjoy, right? To be more playful like a dolphin. What's your advice? Seven of Cups. There's other things out there. There are other things out there. Look at all the options. Look at all the stars. You don't have to just, or a butterfly. You don't have to just zone in on one. There's a lot of different options. You may feel like you don't have any other options. You're only zoning in on this one. And this one thing could be, like your job that you're at right now, instead of looking at all the other jobs that are available. Or this one career path, instead of looking at all of the other careers that are available. One way of making money instead of the other ways that you could make money. It's almost as if you are hyper focused instead of being a little bit more flexible. Strength. Understanding that you have the strength to make changes that you may want to make in your life. That you don't have to go on this one path that you think is the only path, the only butterfly. So let's see where you're going. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, learning something new. Yeah, understanding with the Temperance and the Death. I think it's interesting. I thought I saw something. Yeah, underneath the dolphin is dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. There's something about that you have some type of illusion that you're exploring and learning about, that you're holding on to something, some belief system. To me, the Seven of Swords in this deck, especially, she's holding on, or the snake is holding on to something almost for like dear life, right? Like, I'm going to only focus on this one butterfly, whatever that butterfly means to you. It could be a belief system that work has to be hard, life has to be hard. It could be that I can only prove my worth through how hard I work. That if I don't spend all of my time and energy on my work, then I'm not worthy of good things coming my way. There's something that you're holding on to here, but I think it's very interesting. You have 3 sevens, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. This is part of your, sevens are about, spiritual growth. It is on your path. It's interesting because you have Pentacles, Wands, Cups, and Swords. You have all of, to me, that's also representing that you have all of the tools that you need. Because you have all of the, the different tools. You have the Pentacles, the Wands, the Cups, the Swords. You have everything here. So let's see. Yeah, there's something you're transforming. Wow. 7 of Wands again on the bottom. Wow. What you are transforming about yourself. The wisdom that you are gaining right now. And I feel like this is almost maybe coming to you in spiritual downloads, or is definitely something that's playing out in your life. Is that you are transforming the idea of being able to manifest. I feel like, you've been manifesting. It seems like you've been manifesting. Okay, what they're saying to me is that you're recognizing now that you manifest, your external world is a creation of what your internal world is going on in your internal world. If you have been focusing really heavily on your work, this is really interesting. If you have been focusing really heavily on your work and almost like putting blinders on, right? And only focusing on one thing in your life, okay? And I'm going to say, because this is your career and money, focusing on building your financial security or working really hard or building a business or whatever this butterfly may represent. And remember, the butterfly is about transformation, okay? It's you're changing your mindset about this because you're gaining information, maybe once again even downloads. You have the Page of Swords twice. You're looking at things in a different way. You're recognizing that life is more mysterious than you thought it was. You know, you are an earth sign, very grounded. You know, it's all about the tangible, all about things that you can touch, but it's so much more mysterious, magical than that. The magic came out a lot now that I'm thinking about it in your 2022 reading. That you can manifest so much. You don't have to work so hard, Capricorn. The bottom line is you're working way too hard. You can manifest so much in your life. What you're recognizing is that you've almost like manifested this hard work into your life. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but you manifested it because at some point in your life, you may have been told, okay, as a child, that work has to be difficult. Work has to be drudgery, okay? You're only worth how much you make. There's some situation there that that's why you work so hard. That if you don't work hard, you're not going to have enough. That you aren't enough unless you work hard. There's something there, and what you're transforming, what you're finally figuring out is that you manifested all of this hard work into your own life because you were believing some truth that you were told perhaps as a child. But now you're putting that away. You're working through getting rid of that idea, transforming it into something where you understand, wait a minute, if I am actually able to manifest all of this hard work, then can I manifest a life that has work that I enjoy, that has a job that provides me with the financial stability I want and also the time to play. You know, it's transforming what you're feeling about work. Really interesting. You've kept yourself, I have been getting this a lot with all of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, that you've put yourself into this box, or, you know, I say that because it's built on belief systems that we learn as a child, or even through our experiences as an adult. Oh, I have to be in this box. I can only look at careers. I can only focus on a career that I went to school for. I can't look at all of the other things that I can do, whether my degree or whatever, my education, my skills. You know, what other skills do you have? What other talents do you have? What other careers could you go in? Nope, I don't want to listen to that. I'm in this box. I chose this career. I have to stay in this career, right? Or I chose this job that is drudgery, and so I'm going to stay in this job. It's understanding that you have the strength to come out of this box that you have either put yourself into. Well, you've manifested that box. That's the lesson that you're learning. You know, you can say, no, society put me in this box, or my parents put me in this box. You're only in that box because you think it's your only choice. You think you have to be in that box. The strong man understands that he has the strength to pull those bars back and get out. That's the lesson I think that you're learning, that if you want to get out of that box, you can manifest the situation to come out of that box. Really interesting. Yeah, because look at this. You want financial security. You want a happy home, whatever that represents for you. You want to move on and find, the Six of Swords is, you want to move on. You want to come out of this box. You want to have financial security, independence, and happiness. You want to. This is what you're resisting, is coming out of this box. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're focusing on, is keeping you in that box. That is the message that's coming out. However that plays out for you. And it is interesting because, yeah, whatever you're putting your time and energy into is what you are going to manifest more of. So if you want more fun in your life, what do? You have to put more time and energy into having fun. Don't blame the box or whoever put you in the box, okay? Because what you're coming into is that, oh, life really is a mystery. If I want more time to have fun, if I want more fun, then what do I have to do? I have to put more time and energy into having fun. Because then I can, find that magical fun that I'm missing in my life. If I want to spend more time and energy, if I want to spend more time with my family, friends, romantic partners, right? Then I have to put more time and energy into that. Because whatever I put my time and energy into magically appears into my life. Really, kind of a very interesting reading, I'll have to say, because I would just try it, Capricorn. Try it for a week. Try it for a week. It's almost as if the universe is saying, come on, Capricorn. Come on. You can do this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Putting down the burdens of being in this box. Putting down those burdens of recognizing I have choices. I get to choose. Capricorn, for some of you, this could be like, what? I don't get to choose. I'm in this box. I don't get to choose. And I know what you're saying. You're like, yeah, well, I have this job. I can't just go get another job. But that's what the universe is saying. You have options. You get to choose. You chose to be in this box. It's kind of like tough love. Sorry about that, Capricorn. You chose to be in this box. And you may be saying, no, blah, 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 put me in this box. Society put me in this box. My parents put me in this box. Life put me in this box. But in the end, the lesson that you're learning is that you put yourself in that box. Or if you, sometimes, okay, things happen. And we have to make a choice that is good for a short-term situation or whatever, okay? You lose your job and then you go work, at, I don't know, a store or something, and it's like totally out of what you have been educated, your skills and everything. You take a job because it's kind of like, okay, I have to pay the bills. But you choose to take that job for some time. You also can choose to get out of that job at some time. And that's what they're saying. Is that the universe is saying, okay, if you're in this box and you want to say, it's almost as if take accountability for being in the box. Take accountability. You want out of the box? You have other options. You have other options. It's about choosing, getting really fired up about, hey, I want to make another choice. I want to go in a different direction. I want to try maybe you want to try another box, right? It's really, wow, it's really kind of empowering. And yet I know, it's really empowering. I also think there is something about the fact that, hangman, your holding. You're in a holding pattern until you recognize your strength at making a different choice. Seven of Wands again, of having the strength to get out of the box. This is the Seven of Wands. You have the strength to make a different choice and get out of the box that you're in. Really interesting. I also think I don't normally look at what, tool I will say that each of these have. And I think it's very interesting that they pointed that out to me, that you had a pentacle, you had a wand, you had a cup and a sword, and the magician. That is, to me, that is a sign to you, Capricorn, that you have all of the tools. That's what the magician has. The magician has all the tools, knows that they have all the tools, and can manifest anything they want in their life. You have everything that you need. You think you don't. You think, oh no, I have to just concentrate on this one tool, this one situation, because if I lose focus on this, I'm going to lose everything. You have options. You have everything you need to take your life into a different direction. All you have to do is take action on it. Be the leader of your own life. Recognize that you are making the choices in your life. Whatever your external life is, it is a representation of your internal life. Really interesting. Okay, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Now, this is interesting. There are two here, so I am going to look at both of them. All right, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. I really feel like there is something about that. You've boxed yourself in some situation, and the way to get yourself out of it is to have the strength to understand that you have everything you need. Be compassionate to yourself. You may be overly giving to other people in your life. Choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you are afraid of. You're in the box because you're afraid. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. All right, I'm going to put that up there so you can see. I'm trying to hold it. Yeah, this is a really strong message. Where am I? So this is about health. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? If my body could talk, it would say blank. What would your body say? You're over here, you're focusing so much on your work, right? That are you neglecting yourself, neglecting your own health? Feed your body what it needs to feel, nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. It is about listening to what it is that you are craving. And I think that that's your body and also your soul. There's something about, and I know Capricorn, this really came out a lot in 2021 about, working on your self-worth, trying to mend, because this is also a card of mending your self-worth, mending your heart. And, it's almost as that is coming out really strongly in this. Yeah, you are preventing the wheel from turning. Wow, you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. I mean, you have so much good energy underneath here. It's about allowing yourself to love yourself. It's about not being so focused on one thing in your life that you can see. There's other things here that are calling for your attention. Perhaps your health. Perhaps your loved ones that want to spend more time with you, right? You have this dolphin energy. It's about enjoying your life. Not just working. And I don't feel, there is a difference. And I heard this the other day. Some people, are really passionate about their work. Like, it brings them a lot of joy. I feel, though, with this energy here, that your work really isn't bringing you a lot of joy. It's something that you do. It's a box that you have put yourself into. In order to, for financial stability and that type of thing. But take a look at it. Is it also robbing you of your health, right? Is it robbing you of your playtime? Is it robbing you of relationships? And if it is, then it's about, okay, I've got to get more variety. Variety is the spice of life. I think I'm going to title this video that. Variety is the spice of life. It's not all about work. It is about love, relationships, travel, nature, taking a bubble bath, being taking care of yourself, eating nutritious foods, meditating, journaling. You're putting all your time and energy into one thing, but there's other aspects of you that are calling for you to give them time and energy to. Well, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I will link those 2 other videos to the end of this. I do wish you a happy new year. If you have resonated with the video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, comment, or subscribe. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.